Nothing is better than hanging out with hundreds of patriots. Love it. Love it. Before I get started, two things. First off, could I see a raise of hands of anyone who is former or current military or first responder? Thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you for what you continue to do. That's what America needs. Okay, you could say I'm a man of few words, but you would be wrong. So if you see somebody behind me going like this, that it's time for me to shut up, somebody let me know, because I tend to say more than time allows. But there's some points that I want to make. Do y'all know who Gavin Newsom is? He's going to be our next governor.
No way.
There's no stopping it. I can practically guarantee you there's no stopping it. Now, Moonbeam Sr., Jerry's father, told him way back when, you could screw over all the people you want, but leave the gun people alone and they'll support you. That, that has borne out. Well, guess what? Junior doesn't need us anymore. He's a lame duck. He can't get reelected. So now he's going to give us the screwing he's been unable to give us for the past 8 years. That's what you're seeing now. All these bills that he's signing, he signed another one last night, by the way. All of these are bills that he has vetoed in the past, but he needed our votes. So he vetoed them. He doesn't need them anymore. Doesn't need us anymore. Something that was brought up to me about one of these bills: if you leave your home and you get in a car accident and die, your family immediately become felons, because they're now in possession of a gun that was handed down. Instant felons, your family, by people who consider themselves to be our rulers. They are a ruling class. Make no mistake.
So is England.
So is England.
Look at what we did.
They have, this is really key, they have just passed a law that exempts themselves from all the ridiculous gun laws they've passed. How tyrannical is that? Is there anything that screams oligarchy louder than we're making laws to take away your property that won't affect us? Here you've got a ruling class that is actually inviting and luring our enemies to our shores. Then when that enemy takes up arms against us, they use that as an excuse to take our weapons. I have a way of taking things down to their basic reality, because there's so much noise that's going on. But that's what they're doing. They're getting our enemies to come here. They're here. And when those enemies take up arms against us, they respond by taking our arms away from us. So we can't defend ourselves and our families against that enemy. There's a lot of people with a lot of solutions. I call most of them whack-a-mole solutions. Oh, there's another law, hit it. Oh, there's another politician, hit him. How much does it cost to recall a politician? $250,000? Is that about right? Anybody know? Let's say $250,000. By the time you've recalled 4 politicians, you spent a lot of labor, a lot of effort, and about $1 million. And you've only gotten rid of 4. You get rid of this clown in LA, the ghost gun guy, you think they're not going to elect another one? They're LA liberals.
They're sheep.
They're sheep. They're going to elect the same kind of crap that we've got now. What I say, and I'm guessing here because I don't know, I've been too busy to do all the research that I want to do, but I think it costs about $1 million to pass a constitutional amendment. I'm guessing.
Convention of States.
Why don't we, instead of whacking the politicians, whacking their laws, all of that stuff, why don't we just pass a constitutional amendment that renders all state weapons laws null and void? Let's wipe them all out in one fell swoop, and at the same time make it unconstitutional for them to pass any more. Why do we want to go year after year signing petitions, gathering money, doing all this BS when we can stop it with a constitutional amendment? California has one of the most amendable constitutions in the country. Why don't we do that? I mean, I'm really asking because I don't know. That's not my thing. I'm a carpenter. I'm a handyman. I would rather be out making money rather than gathering signatures to circumvent some idiotic thing my elected representative has done to me. We need to bring these people into tow. They're supposed to represent us, not hurt us. This is not representation. This is an oligarchy. There have been 3 other states that have said no. And they're just as totalitarian as California. Connecticut, New York, and Washington all said no. They passed a law in Connecticut that all AR-15 type rifles had to be registered. They expected 250,000 registrations. They got 20,000.
Do not comply.
And those 20,000, though most of those 20,000 were cops who would have lost their job if they hadn't complied. And they probably knew it anyway. They probably knew they had them anyhow. But the people said no. Even in communist state New York, they said no. We need to say no, bigger and better and louder than everyone else. No, you will not rule my life. You will not disarm me. You will not feel like you have sway over my life, what I do, and how I defend myself.
Amen.
Because if there was ever a need for the Second Amendment, it's right here in California. We need help. We need lots of stuff. We've got people that are going out, getting these referendums done, getting petitions signed, all of this. Y'all need to be doing that. Y'all need to be doing that. This is not political activity. This is not getting it done. This is just a show of force. Take a look around. See how many people there are. If we all do our part, donate what you can. Donate what time you can. Go to your gun shop. Put rally flyers in the gun shops. Put the petitions in the gun shops. Get these people going for it. But it's going to take us doing it. The California legislature has had 100 years to do this. And they're almost complete. They're almost complete. We need to stop them. We need to get up. I understand. I don't like doing this stuff on my weekends either. I would rather be home. I'd rather be in the pool. I'd rather be reading. I'd rather be riding my motorcycle. I have a 74 Norton that I absolutely love. I'd rather be on that than having to do this.
Thank you.
This is not what we do for fun. We do this because it has to be done. And the more of us that are doing it, the easier it's going to be on all of us to get it done and to keep it done.
Yes.
I'm up here at the booth. Come and see me. Sign up. Give us your information so we can contact you and let you know what's going on and what you can do to help. Don't make this the end. Don't make this the end of your participation. Make it the beginning. A new beginning where we're going to say, no, you can't have our weapons. You can't have our ammunition. We're signing up over here. We've got some other things that'll help our cause. We got a bucket of soda and water. We'd like to get a buck apiece for them, and if you give us back the container, that's an extra 10% we'll get. We need you. We need your help. We need your love. We need your dedication. Thank you for turning out. You all are fabulous. Keep up the good work.